141.5 million miles from the sun. Earth's 48.6. How much closer? 48.6. How much closer to the sun? Earth is 48.6 millions of miles closer to the sun than Mars. How far is the Earth from the sun? So if you're struggling with the verbiage of that, as I apparently am as well, we've got the sun, we've got the Earth, and we've got Mars. What it sounds to me like they're saying is that this distance is 141.5, and this distance is 48.6. This is in millions of miles. So you have to extrapolate the actual distance from the sun to the Earth using those two pieces of information. Normally it's said to be 93 million miles, but we got a more exact number. Justice, what did you get? 141.5 minus 48.6, and that's in millions. 92.9 million miles from the sun to the Earth. The Roman poet was born in 70 BC. How old was he in 42 BC? So I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but let's just call 0 the time of Christ, right? And we are now in this, so we're 2016 years since the birth of Christ. Well, the BC stuff is almost like a negative number. Like Virgil was born 70 years BC, and they want to know how old he was, at 42 BC. What'd you guys come up with? Ethan, did you get something for that? Yeah. So his age was 28 BC. 28 BC. I mean, chimney creamy. See, I told you. Years old. Okay. Krypton. An element boils at 153.4 below zero on the Celsius scale. Which I would just make it look like that. And melts at, so this is boiling, but goes from solid to a liquid at 157.2. What is the difference? That one's pretty straightforward. 3.8 is right. So from here to here, it only takes 3.8 degrees Celsius to take the element krypton from a liquid state to a boiling state. Pretty crazy. Just food for thought. So water melts at 33 degrees, right? Fahrenheit? Well, it's frozen at 32, a little bit over 32 when it melts, right? And it boils at 212. So well, what I guess as the process, the water has to be getting warmer. So if it's still 32, that's said to be the freezing point of water. That's the point at which it can begin to freeze. So at 33, that's the point at which it can begin to melt well. You know what I'm saying? So between here and 212 is a whole lot more than 3.8. I just thought it was kind of interesting that Krypton was like that when I first learned about that years ago. Krypton. We're not talking Superman. Becky took the subway from a stop 52 blocks east of Central Square. So this is Central Square. So she started here to a stop 39 blocks west. How many blocks did she travel? So it took her 52 blocks to get from here to here. How many blocks is it all the way? Allie? 91. Yep. Last one. find the difference between Mount Rainier okay, so this is Mount Rainier. 4392 above sea level. There's a little snow line. And Death Valley, which is 86 below. So this is 0. This is what's called sea level. So what's the distance from here to here added to the distance from here to here? I mean, that's how I would do it. If you remove that negative 86, you're actually combining them. What'd you get, Morgan? 4478 is right. So 4478 meters worth of change from the bottom of Death Valley to the top of Mount Rainier. Very good.